gonna turn this on so it doesn't pick up.
Phobias. Alright, let's see here. Like I said, I'll say the phobia, you guess what it is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gist.
There's some pretty funny ones on here, too.
I'm sure there is.
And some of them are pretty almost,
That sounds amazing. Get to it.
Shut up! Some of them are pretty self-explanatory by just the name itself.
Total
Oh, aerophobia.
Fear of air.
Close. Fear of swallowing air.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Someone's like, oh... My mom, I told that to my mom, and she was like, well, you're either gonna, fart or burp. I was like, oh, well, that's about the worst that'll happen. You're not gonna expand like that one chicken, Willy Wonka.
Gasophobia. Fear of farting. I'm afraid to fart.
Agatophobia.
A what?
Or either it's agatophobia or agatophobia.
Is that a G or a J? G?
Yeah. Agatophobia.
Fear of gates?
No. Fear of insanity.
Ah. That really doesn't... Yeah.
Aeronauseaphobia. Aeronauseaphobia.
Fear of being airsick.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Fear of vomiting secondary to air sickness.
All right, because you know what made me think of that? Something nausea and air nausea phobia. So I was like,
yeah, there you go.
See, now that one makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, I think, well, I don't know how all of these come about. I don't know if, like, someone's like, well, goodness sakes, I'm fear of, like, cellophane, and, okay, well,
Cellophobia.
We maybe have to create a new name.
After I guess, if I get them right or wrong, go ahead and repeat what I say, because I don't know how well it's picking up my voice over there.
Okay. So. Well, you're able to do it better. That's why I'm kind of a little bit closer to you now than I was last time.
Oh, I feel really close.
Oh, we're really, really close.
Anyway, continue.
Allium phobia.
What?
Allium phobia.
Fear of aluminum?
No, fear of garlic.
Wow.
I don't know.
That'd be more like garlic phobia. Garlicophobia.
Allodoxophobia.
Fear of docs?
Nope. Fear of opinions.
Oh, that's retarded. Anyway.
That's retarded. I'm
afraid of your opinion. Well, are you afraid of assholes too?
Afraid of assholes too?
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So.
Androphobia.
Androphobia. Oh, fear of women named Andrea.
Nope. It's fear of men.
Really?
Androphobia is fear of men.
So, androphobia. Antrophobia would probably be fear of women.
Well, I'm wondering, like, androphobia. I mean, I don't know if maybe andro is supposed to be man, but, like, an android? Is that supposed to be, like, fake man or something? Or
I don't know.
Robot man?
I just know I suffer from pussophobia.
Pussophobia.
Anophobia.
Anophobia.
Fear of shoving objects in my rectum. Anyway, continue. Tomophobia. Fear of Thomas Stands.
Anthro or anthophobia?
Fear of anthrax.
No, fear of flowers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I think that's like the Nordic men of the Russian tundra.
Tundra?
Mm-hmm.
Like that word.
Anoptophobia. Anoptophobia.
Fear of anoops?
Anoops. Oops. Oh shoot, I can't make a mistake. Oops. No, it's fear of staying single.
Really? Wouldn't that be more like single phobia? Or I don't want to end up alone phobia?
Solophobia. That would make more sense. Solophobia. Solophobia, you know?
Yeah, that would make sense. And like arachnophobia, fear of chicken.
All right. Arachibutyrophobia.
Arachibutyrophobia.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not even gonna take a guess at that. 'Cause I don't even got. I can't even pronounce it. So.
Arachibutyrophobia is fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
Really? Because it sounded more like it would be like some kind of an insect phobia.
Right? But I don't know, I mean, the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth is quite long to begin with. So I think they have to kind of go with the main words.
What's really funny, though, is honestly if homophobia meant fear of your own home.
Fear of your own home. I can't go home. Why? I got homophobia.
I got homophobia. You're afraid of gay? No, I'm afraid of my home.
I'm afraid of my home. Why? Because I have ghost phobia.
Because a gay guy lives there.
And like, because a gay guy lives there.
Because a gay ghost lives there.
You're like, I have all the phobias all into one because you're a homophobia.
Exactly. Continue. Connection interrupted.
Automatonophobia. Automatonophobia.
Fear of automatic vehicles?
Fear of automatic vehicles. No, fear of ventriloquist dummies, animatronic creatures, or wax statues.
Gotcha.
Which some people are, I mean.
Yeah, because they're dumb.
Because they're dumb. Wow, this is gonna suck for anybody with this. Barophobia.
Fear of bears?
No, fear of gravity.
Barophobia.
Barophobia. It's B-A-R-O. Phobia. Barophobia.
Okay.
Fear of gravity.
Yeah, that would suck, because gravity's always consistent and always constant. They'd have to spend the rest of their life like in one of those jets that mimics, no gravity.
I wonder, like, who has barophobia? Like, what is their... What do they have... Like, what are they reacting like?
Well,
I mean...
they'd be freaking out all the time.
There's gotta be a chick like, oh my god, my boobs are so saggy.
Maybe that's what it is. It's chicks that have saggy boobs, afraid of gravity.
Here you go, cockophobia.
Fear of cockroaches.
No.
Fear of the willy.
No. Fear of ugliness.
Really, cockophobia is fear of ugliness.
Cockophobia is fear of ugliness.
That's amazing.
Fear
In the war.
Nobody yet.
Nobody?
Stay here, Gina. Next one.
Oh, let's see here. Oh.
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 Don't put your finger there.
Coitophobia.
Fear of quitting.
Coitophobia.
Quite?
Coitophobia.
Okay. Fear of quites?
Fear of coitus, which is essentially sex.
Oh, okay. Alright. They got a lot of weird names for stuff.
Coprophobia.
Fear of coping?
Oh, fear of feces. That's pretty bad. Like, oh, I pooped quickly. Flush it.
Quickly, flush it. It's going to attack me and crawl back in.
Crawl back in. Ah! It's got nuts in it.
It's got nuts in it. There's so much corn.
It's got a cashew.
It's so brown.
It's so brown. Demonophobia.
Fear of demonic items.
Close. Fear of demons.
Okay. That was a little too obvious, so I figured I'd try something different.
Yeah, some of these they do. It's a bit obvious for some of these.
Like demophobia or whatever you just said, but then you got cockphobia. Oh, fear of whatever. Like, really? Really?
Dermatophobia.
Fear of your own demise.
No, fear of houses or being in a house.
See, that should be homophobia.
That should be homophobia.
Or houseophobia.
Houseophobia.
Yeah. It'd be like
Here's
Deerophobia, afraid of lint.
echophobia.
Fear of the echoes, or echo.
Well, fear of home. Here's one. Ecclesiophobia.
Please.
I told my mom to use this whenever she doesn't want to go.
Fear of cars.
No. Fear of church.
Ah.
Ecclesiophobia.
Gotcha. That's clever.
You're just like, well, sorry, Pastor. You know, I've got ecclesiophobia this week. I'm hoping to get over it by next week. I'll see about it next week.
Get over it by the time I'm 37.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get over it. Pray for me. A lot of people I think who hate this don't realize that they actually probably more have a fear of it than anything. Aphibophobia.
A fib?
Aphibophobia.
Fear of fibbing or lying?
Nope, fear of teenagers.
That should be tenophobia or something.
Tenophobia.
Yeah.
Tenophobia. No, that's probably a fear of women with the name Tina.
Like, alright, arachnophobia is simply, fear of bugs, arachnids.
Uh-huh.
Homophobia is fear of homosexuals. So therefore, whatever it sounds like it should be.
You would think so, but...
Yeah. Cleidosophobia, fear of turkey.
Here you go, Jeff.
Who's Jap?
Here you go, Jep.
Here you go, Jap. What am I, in Japanese? Bang hong huang yan?
Ergophobia.
Fear of ergonomics.
Well, ergonomics is work. Fear of work.
Okay, so that's what it is.
Ergophobia is fear of work.
Okay.
Just tell your parents that. I've got ergophobia. Sorry. This is what you have. Erotophobia.
Fear of erotic action?
No. Fear of female genitalia.
Wow. I would like to meet somebody that actually is, fearful of that. Just talk to him once. Yeah, it's coming to get you.
It's coming to get you. That'd be terrible.
That would be terrible. You'd have to be gay then.
Genophobia.
Fear of all genitals.
No, fear of sex.
They need stuff that makes sense.
Gynophobia.
Fear of gynecologists.
No, fear of women. Because gyno is woman.
Yeah, I know.
Not the collegist part.
Yeah.
You're
So
going.
gynecologist is womancologist? Why don't they just say it then? I'm tired of everybody constantly not saying what they mean. Stupid.
Helminthophobia.
Fear of hell.
Fear of being infested with worms.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
I'm afraid I'm going to get infested with worms.
I mean, crawling. Wow, this is a. Alright, I'm going to try to pronounce this.
Good luck, then I'm not going to get it. So, I mean, if you can't pronounce it, how am I going to have a clue what it is?
Alright. Hexacasioi hexacanta hexaphobia. Fear of the number 666.
Okay, why don't they just say fear of numbers that represent evil things?
Because hex is 6. But I think the hexacasio and hexacanta is like number. Because hex is, I think it's just fear of the number 666. Or 666. I think that's what it is. 666 phobia. So fear of the number 666. I think that's what it is. But they obviously have to put the scientific word for it. Alright. Here's the fear of long words. And I'm going to try and pronounce this one too. Hippopotamonstrousquipedaliaphobia.
You failed. Fear of the black dahlia.
Fear of the black dahlia. That's the fear of the long words.
That's what that is?
Yep.
So they put a word
that's extremely long.
Yeah, so the person that has it will never be able to tell anybody what they're afraid of.
I can't tell you because I'm afraid of it.
I can't tell you because I'm afraid of it.
I'm afraid of my own fear.
I'm afraid of my own fear.
I'm afraid of what I call my fear.
That would actually, what would be really funny is if there is some type of phobia that is called fear of fear, because that would just be like, really? So you're afraid of fear. Isn't that what fear is?
I'm sure that's in here too.
But I'm fearful of fear. Really?
Here's another one for you. Homilophobia.
Oh, fear of hormel chili.
Fear of hormel chili. I'm sure if you eat too much of that at one time, you're going to be fearing that for a while.
Yeah.
I can't sit down.
Can't sit down. It burns.
It burns. That's fear of sermons.
Like church sermons?
Like church sermons.
Huh.
So if you had homilophobia and you had ecclesiophobia, you'd be like, I'm afraid of church and sermons. Sorry, Pastor. I'm trying to get over it.
Trying to get over it.
See you next
How are
week.
you trying to get over it? By taking a lot of acid. Or ecstasy. I'm hoping that the drugs will clear my mind.
Because I'm trying to get rid of my... I'm trying to like get rid of my hypogyaphobia.
It's the fear of gynecologists.
Fear of responsibility.
I got that.
I got that. I got that.
Is there anything in there for fear of like natives? Because that'd be funny. Indian phobia.
Fear of aboriginal. Oh, here's one. Ithyphalophobia.
Wow. Okay.
Ithyphalophobia.
Ithaca. From the Greek word ith. I don't got a clue.
Ithyphalophobia is the fear of seeing, thinking about, or having an erect penis.
Right.
Alright, yeah.
A lot of people would have some pretty crazy fears out there.
That had to have had a guy. Had to be a guy.
I don't know. It could be a girl with the fear of having an erect penis.
She'd get her.
She'd get a boner and be like, no.
She'd get her, who is afraid of erect penises, and the guy who's afraid of female genitalia together. They'd be the perfect match.
They would be. They'd kill each other.
They'd kill each other.
Or they'd just chop each other apart, genital-wise.
Genital-wise.
Like, I must chop off your wiener, and he's like, that's fine. I must, like, dice up your cooch.
I will just fill your thing up with clay.
He's like, I'll tell you what. You chop off my wiener, and you cut it in half, stretch the skin out, and cover your vagina.
I'm this. Leukophobia.
Oh, fear of Luke Skywalker.
Fear of Luke Skywalker. Close. Fear of the color white.
Yeah, you're afraid of white?
No. Oh. White man.
Ah.
No, I'm not afraid of the white man. We're going to get our land back.
We're going to get our land back.
We're going to get our land back. Good luck, buddy.
Especially if there's a bunch of white people like me in Congress or something. They'd be like, too lazy. Here, you take care of that land.
It's... I'd have to suck for a woman. Menophobia.
Fear of men.
No. If it sucks for a woman.
Have a menophobia?
Menophobia.
Fear of menopause.
Yeah, pretty close. That's fear of menstruation. So menopause. Or, well, blood. Or whatever that...
Yeah, it's blood.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To a degree.
Sometimes it looks like bloody charcoal crushed up. You know, you get this like gangrenous green stuff coming out. It's like weird. I don't know. But I mean, it's good on crackers.
It's good on crackers.
It is. It's good on crackers. You know, you just
the saltines really just soak up the flavor.
Really just really adds a lot. You know, New England clam chowder and vaginal juice.
Vaginal juice.
So what's the next one, dipstick?
Onerogophobia.
Fear of narrow passageways.
Fear of wet dreams.
Wow. They should just make them a little bit more easier, like wet dreamophobia.
Wet dreamophobia.
You know,
Popophobia.
fear of pop?
Nope, fear of the Pope.
Father. Oh.
Fear of the Pope.
Oh. Popophobia. Or is it popophobia?
No, it's popophobia.
Wow. A lot of dumb ones.
A lot of dumb ones. Pediophobia.
Fear of pennies.
Pediophobia.
Fear of pet. I don't got a fucking clue. Fear of pets. Fear of pedicures. Fear of pedestrians.
Fear of dolls.
Wow. Why not just dollophobia? See, I mean, I should be the one coming up with words. Cockophobia, but that's fear of like something else. And it's all like blah 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 phobia, fear of a penis. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. You know, vagophobia, fear of feet. Toophobia, fear of breasts. Stupid people.
Phasmophobia.
Phas.
PH.
AS or Z?
PHASMO. Phasmophobia. Fear of ghosts. Because like phantasm.
Okay.
Phantasmal or whatever.
Yeah, well, you gotta be like a crazy nut to get that one.
Oh, here we go. Phobophobia.
Phobophobia, fear of phobias.
Yep.
Thank you. Finally, one that actually makes sense.
Fear of phobias. That's pretty much fear of fear.
Yeah.
Fear of being afraid or
which
whatever.
is retarded. I'm afraid of being afraid. So now I'm afraid. And I'm afraid about being. It's just an endless cycle of.
Yeah, it just ends a
torture.
cycle of just fear.
Yeah, and torture. I mean, why not just kill yourself?
Why not just kill
Well, I
yourself?
mean, if you're going to be afraid of being afraid, then you're just going to be afraid and afraid of being afraid, and it's just this endless cycle going downward, just this circumference of fear. Just end it.
Pyrophobia?
Fear of pirates?
Pyrophobia.
Oh, fear of fire.
Yep. Fear of pirates. Russophobia.
A rush? A phobia.
Russophobia.
Russophobia. Fear of Russians.
Yep. Fear of
That
Russians.
was a total guess.
Yep, fear of Russians.
Really? Well, do they have like Ameriphobia, like fear of Americans?
Ameriphobia.
Oh, wait, that's right. It wouldn't make sense. Like, some of them make sense, some don't. That's like gunnophobia. What's that? Fear of Americans. Which would make sense, because Americans, like, have a lot of guns.
Scatophobia.
Oh, fear of poop.
Fear of fecal matter. Same thing.
Yeah. Because poop is fecal matter, so.
I thought this one said fear of bad men or burgers. I was like, what? Those have nothing to do with each other.
Bad men and burgers. Wow, that would be pretty crazy.
Sclerophobia. That's fear of bad men or burglars.
Bad men and burglars?
Yeah.
Okay. You thought it said burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Fear of bad men and burgers. Don't go to McDonald's then. That's got both.
Sexophobia.
Fear of sex.
Fear of the opposite sex. Or heterophobia.
Heterophobia?
Yeah, which is fear
Fear of
of
straight people?
which is fear of the opposite sex.
Yeah, okay.
I suppose that's what gay people have.
Yeah, so why not just call it gay? Instead of a phobia, just say gay.
Because you're not being scared of the gays. You're being scared of the straights.
So you're becoming gay because of it. Gotcha.
I guess,
What if you're a heterophobia and a homophobe?
Heterophobia and a homophobe?
Yeah. You're afraid of gay people and you're also afraid of, like, the opposite sex.
Then you're forever alone.
Then you're forever alone. You're also afraid of, like, your erection.
You're just afraid. Then you just have phobia.
What's
I think-
semen phobia?
Semen phobia. I don't think there is one.
Well, come on, there's going to be a phobia for
I mean, well, see, the thing is, these are phobia named alphabetically, not
Gotcha.
definition alphabetically.
Alright.
So, Venistrophobia.
Venistra. I don't know. Fear of Japanese people?
Fear of beautiful women.
Yeah. They scare me. The big fat uggos, they don't.
You're just like, hey, I bet I could beat you in an eating contest. And all you want to do is just watch her shove her face. What?
Nothing. Unloading on a bunch of guys again. That didn't sound right.
A virginity phobia.
Fear of virgins. Or being a virgin. Staying a virgin.
Fear of rape.
Come on. That should be rapeophobia or something.
Rapeophobia.
That should be please stopophobia.
Wiccaphobia.
Fear of witches, right?
Yep.
Wiccan.
Yep, fear of witches and witchcraft.
Yeah. It's the Wiccan.
Xerophobia.
What?
Xerophobia, as in Xero. Xerophobia.
Oh wow, I don't know, fear of Xerox machines?
You would think so, but it's fear of dryness.
Dumb shit.
Zoophobia. ZOO phobia.
Oh, fear of the zoo? Or zoo animals?
Fear of animals. There is one in here about virgins too. I must have passed over it,
That'd
but
be like poopophobia.
poopophobia.
What's poopophobia? Fear of eyeballs.
Fear of eyeballs. Satanophobia.
Fear of Satan?
Yep.
Or Satanism?
Satan.
Flash! My ass.
Poganophobia.
Pogon?
Mm-hmm.
Fear of pagan rituals involving priests.
Fear of beards.
What a dumb fear.
What a dumb fear.
It is, it's a dumb fear. I'm afraid of beards.
I'm afraid of beards.
Take it that's somebody that didn't go see Santa in the mall. He takes out the beard and then he's all happy. Okay. I'm just curious as to how people become afraid of some of these things.
Or like, I don't know. I think maybe it's just kind of an inkling. And when it comes down to them like, oh, I don't like that, or I'm afraid of this happening. It's like, okay, well, what do you call it? I don't know. Well, let's name it something.
Let's name it something that makes a whole lot of sense, but not really.
Namophobia.
Fear of names.
Yep.
See, that just doesn't, it's just retarded because, I mean, some of these don't make sense whatsoever. No! Do you want the phone? Do you want the phone?